Who are you here with? Nobody? I'm gonna need your name too, because you're trespassing here.
Yep. You got ID on you?
Hand out of your pocket.
Yeah, can you get your hand out of your pocket? You got ID on you?
I don't, sir.
You don't?
So I'm being detained?
What'd you say?
Young punks, man. Why they always gotta talk to people like we're children or something? Get your hands out of your pocket, bro. Like, what the fuck is up with you, homie? Like, they got... Shout out to Washington State Body Camera, man. Y'all go to their channel and check it out. I don't think he's a cop watching channel, but they definitely gave us this video. See what these cowards are up to. I'm already pissed off.
I'm gonna need your name too, because you're trespassing here.
Yep. You got ID on you?
Hand out of your pocket.
Yeah, can you get your hand out of your pocket? You got ID on you?
I don't, sir.
You don't?
So I'm being detained?
What'd you say? Yeah, there's a no trespassing sign sitting right here, man.
I just sat here.
You're still sitting here. Go ahead and sit down for me if that's cool. Appreciate it. Just gonna figure out who you are. What's your last name?
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't feel like being arrested.
Do you see the no trespassing sign?
I do not see the trespassing sign.
Do you see it right now though?
Well, right now,
Yeah. Well,
I'm not
look, I'm gonna get your name. We're gonna clear you. If you don't got anything going on, and if you're willing to leave, I'm fine with that. We can get you kicked out of here. You got warrants or something? Is that what you're worried about?
I mean, I don't know what I'm being detained
For trespassing.
But I just sat down.
I understand
This is
that,
my uncle's house.
but you are sitting down.
My uncle was here. I was just getting a drink of water from his hose. He said I could.
Well, what's your last name?
I don't want to answer any questions.
You don't want to answer any questions.
Yes, sir. I understand that you're defiant, but I don't feel like I should get arrested. I should have answer your questions.
Well, I'm not saying you're arrested, but I just want to get your information for you so we can clear you. And then,
I mean, I have nothing to do with it.
What's your first name then? So here's the deal, right? So we're getting a ton of complaints here for people loitering around, hanging in the area. Okay? So when you're sitting under a no trespassing sign that everybody can read, including you, right? You're loitering, you're hanging around, you don't live here, and that's the problem we're having. So the property owners said, hey, if there's people on this property, I want them gone for trespassing if they don't live here or they're not accompanied by who lives here.
I don't know who lives here.
That's fine, I'm not saying you need to be accompanied by that person. Is this your uncle here?
No, he's upstairs.
So if I go talk to him, he's gonna know who you are, and he's gonna say, yeah, I'm his uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
what name do we tell him to ask him who?
Junior, his nephew Dustin.
What's that?
What was that?
His nephew Dustin.
Dustin?
Which unit, left or right?
Which unit is it?
And who am I looking for?
What's your uncle's name?
Junior.
Junior? Which apartment is it?
Okay.
Top left? This side?
Junior. Top left. I don't seem to know who you are, man. So the homeowner won't talk to me. Somebody else inside there chatted with me. So
Oh, they probably wouldn't.
here's the deal. We can go a couple ways with this, right?
I mean, I'm not going to run. I'm not going to fight.
I'm not saying that's what's going to happen.
I know that.
Is we can go to jail for trespassing today, or you can give us your name, or we can document it, educate you, and go on your very own.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. I'm telling you what's going to happen, right? Okay. Want to give me your name? That's all we're asking for at this point.
I know, but like, I'm trying to have a good day.
I told you why you're detained. You're trespassing. You're trespassing.
I haven't done that for papers.
You don't have to.
The sign right
The
there.
trespassing sign right there. Okay.
But how do you define trespassing? Like, there's no
Just like the RCW defines trespassing, man. Alright, you're gonna go in handcuffs, okay? Yes, sir.
Trailhand Bill, report live from South Florida. Y'all getting the car blog today video. It's a beautiful Friday, man. 11:49 a.m. almost lunchtime. There is a spoiler alert in this video. You're gonna have to go to Washington, to the original video to see it yourself at the end. Of course, I'll leave the link in the pinned comment and description, Lord willing. Homie say, I just sat here, big dog. The Johnny say, but you're still sitting here. In the comment section of this video, people are saying that the trespassing sign is on the building, therefore it refers to the building, not the actual property. I'm not a legal beagle. You know that if you're a regular here. That's something that we need to know ourselves. We need to check the laws and, you know what I mean, be informed and educated about these things so the Johnnies can't tie us up like this. Who was protected and served in this video? Now, I understand that he says the property owner, which, man, when it's your property, you got a right to call the shots, man. Whether it's stupid, whether it's immoral, well, I ain't gonna say inhumane, but I mean, even if it's inhumane but not illegal, you got a right to say basically what I'm trying to communicate, what goes on your property. I never understood, respect to everybody, I'm not taking shots here, when people say, Facebook won't let you do this, YouTube won't let you do this, this restaurant won't let you do this, this car wash or laundromat or, you know, won't let you do this. If they're not publicly owned, bro, what the fuck is wrong with people who don't understand you can't dictate what goes on with what belongs to someone else? I don't know any of us who are going to allow anybody to come into our property, our home, our vehicles, whatever that we own, and tell us what the hell to do with it. I don't know nobody like that, bro. Like maybe gullible people, maybe, you know, what do they call those people? Bashful people? It's not bashful. What's the word I'm looking for, man? When people are just like easily intimidated. Maybe those type of people, you know what I'm saying? Because they just don't have the moral fortitude to stand up for themselves. No knock to them. It's just their character. That's something they need to build. But the average person ain't gonna let you just come into what they own and let you tell them what to do with it. So going back to this property owner, it seems like he has a reasonable concern there that he doesn't want people just loitering and hanging out. Okay, cool, man. Why don't the Johnnies just come? You literally told this man when he said, I just sat down, you said, but you're still sitting. Now, objectively, I think any reasonable person in that situation is going to say, hey, bro, go ahead and leave. They don't want you here if you don't live here, if you're not with somebody who lives here and you're a guest. Not the Johnnies. They're looking for a reason to harass these people. Now, going back to that video when the cop slapped the woman and body slammed her and did all that shit he did to her, one of the last videos I did, I said in that video, I think this is a minority community where they know the people over there and they're used to harassing them because they're profiling them, looking for a particular type of person and a particular type of activity. I think that's what was going on here too. I think these are homeless people. I think, and I'm not casting any aspersions toward displaced people, I think they may have some mental health and drug problems, and the cops know this. So instead of being out there trying to assist them, they're looking for reasons to arrest these people, man. Which, again, who is that protecting and serving? Of course, drug addicts and people with mental health problems create crime and dangerous and violent situations and scenarios. But guess who else does that? All of us. Every people group. Everyone. Gangbanging cops at the very top of the list. So what was the great offense here that y'all couldn't simply just tell this gentleman, hey, bro, no trespassing, the sign right there. You just told us you can read it and you can see it, even if you didn't initially. You can leave right now, or we're going to have to cite and or arrest you. They didn't do this. They just wanted to control the situation because they are, in their mind, human dictators, and they definitely have control issues, and they think they own us. That's why that cop was like, yo, now I need your ID. Get your hands out of your pocket. I think these are the situations when, I mean, all situations are the situations when you need to know your rights. But these are the situations when you evoke your Fifth Amendment and tell these cowards, I don't want to talk to you. Get to the violence or violate my rights, and then we'll handle it in civil court, because that's my best chance. Not sitting here talking to you, trying to reason with you. Doesn't mean it's always going to go to civil court. Doesn't mean you're always going to get an attorney who would take your civil case. Even if you do it, doesn't mean you're always going to win, but that's your best course of action. And then you can be one of those people who, if they do violate your rights, you can also file complaints against them so it can go in their records. Not that that's always going to show up, because right now I got a video that I may or may not do. I may just share the link. One of these states, don't quote me on it, it may be Alabama, has sued the American public, bro. No, what did they filed a restraining order against the American public because the journalists, the media platforms up there are trying to get the officers' disciplinary records, and in response, the police department literally filed, it wasn't the police department, it was the FOP, or however you say that, the office, fraternal office of police, whatever, man, the people who protect them, they filed a restraining order, man, to keep the public from knowing what these cowards have been up to. So it doesn't always play out in our favor, but you need to position yourself to get the best results for yourself, and then also to be an assistance to others who may find themselves in these situations, because this is how case laws and stuff are established, or even how others are motivated to simply stand up for their rights. This is why we share these videos. This is why we reshare these videos. If they're 30 years old, if they just happened yesterday, the American public needs to know what they can and can't, should and shouldn't do in these situations, and they need to know who these cowards are, man. This was just ridiculous, family. The bottom line is they could have given this gentleman an opportunity to leave. He wasn't committing a damn crime by sitting down. He said, I had a drink of water. Maybe it was hot out there. Maybe he was simply thirsty if he is displaced. Why don't you just ask him to leave, you coward? I know why. We know why. Those of us who weren't blinded by Back in the Blue. It's despicable, man. Know your rights. Teach. I don't even want to say that shit, because y'all watch my videos, you know. If not, go back, watch another one. I'm going to encourage you. It's how I'm going to trick you and manipulate you into going and watch another video. You'll see what I say at the end of them. But at the end of the day, man, know who these cowards are. They're masquerading around as heroes and people friendly. Civil servants, here to protect and serve. And they're here, really, because we pay them to rob us on a daily basis. Whether they're kidnapping us and arresting us or giving us bullshit tickets and citations that we have to pay hundreds of dollars for nothing. And I think it's very disrespectful to us. Y'all be good.
I don't seem to know who you are, man. So the homeowner won't talk to me. Somebody else inside there chatted with me. So
They probably wouldn't.
here's the deal. We can go a couple ways with this, right?
I mean, I'm not going to run. I'm not going to fight.
I'm not saying that's what's going to happen.
I know that.
Is we can go to jail for trespassing today, or you can give us your name, or we can document it, educate you, and you can go on your very own.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I genuinely can't believe anybody supports these terrorist cowards. I'm going to be honest with you. It just baffles my brain. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.